Guild Wars 2 is a game that is very complicated. So much that it can troll you into buying things you don't need or spending way more money than you actually have to. In this video, I'll tell you how to not do this and what are the ways to get gear in the best way possible without spending more money. So return for more content on this and let's get into it. So, what do people usually do when they are, trying to craft a new set of gear and a new build? They usually go to something like Meta Battle, Hearthstone, whatever. They see what the type of build they need, the type of armor they need. For example, in this case, Berserker, and they search in the trading post. They put Berserker, they go to Exotic because it's the best one you can buy in the trading post, and they go for level 80, And then if you sort by price, you're gonna see that the cheapest one you have is 1 gold each, maybe 1 gold and 49. Actually, pretty expensive, right? But there's a little trick that you can do instead. Is where you go to armor, for example, and instead of doing putting Berserker here, instead you go and check what type of stats they have. In this case, power, precision, ferocity. You can actually search for the same sort of things. Power, precision, ferocity, without it actually saying that it is Berserker, and you can see that is 40, 54 silver instead of 1 gold and 50 silver. Way cheaper, 1 gold cheaper for each of the pieces. It's very awesome. It's very good, and this applies to every type of suffix of stats, right? It's the best way of doing it in the trading post. Now there are some exceptions, like Celestial. For example, if you search for like Celestial, you can see that they're like 9 gold, 10 gold each, and if you kind of more or less instead go for like, it's gonna be a bit difficult to. Celestial usually gets 1 of everything, right? So you're gonna get this random stuff, and you're gonna see that you can only get Celestial stuff anyways, right? And yeah, there's nothing else really, right? So the issue with this is that there's nothing to do with that, right? And these kind of scenarios, what are you gonna do? Hey, I can't buy it from the trading post. Do I have to pay 9 to 10 gold for each of the pieces? Well, there are other ways of getting gear instead, especially selectable gear, where you can select each, whatever stat you want from these pieces. A good way of doing this is in where I'm at right now, in Shipwreck Peak Waypoint, in Verdant Brink, where you can go to the Itzel Master vendor. You do have to, get some masters in order to, interact with them. I think it should be here. Itzel language, yeah, it's a language, so you can talk to this little frog, and you can see that you have bladed head box, shoulders, glove, leggings, and boots. And this will be able to. I'm just gonna buy one just to show it to you. And you can see that you can buy, one piece here, that has no stats. But if you click on it and you put customize, you can choose whatever you want. Celestial, minstrel, Berserker, whatever you want, which is very, very good. Now, of course, as you can see here, you can't really buy ornament. You can buy weapons here. You can't buy amulets or whatever. So it is kind of it's not perfect, but you can do this as well. And in order to get these little blade shards that you see right here, you can just go to Verdant Brink, do random events here, or do the night meta event every day. You can see this in the. Oh, let me just get in here. You can do this in the. You can see that there's like this night bosses meta or night. This is it's a bit of a weird meta. Essentially, what happens is that you spend here like kind of like going around this place doing events and protecting these little rally points over and over again for like a good amount of time. And this is what it means: night and the enemy. And then at XX10, it says night bosses, and that means that the bosses of this meta appeared. And you can just go here to the main waypoint in the middle, packed encampment waypoint here, and you will be able to kill. You're gonna actually have to get to this platform at the top that you can see here by just flying there with your sky scale, or by doing this little chopper that you can see here. You can teleport it up, and you can kill this matriarch, big wyvern boss that will give you that everyone kind of camps here, and it'll give you some some of that currency that you can use in order to, you know, buy these items, right? There's other bosses as well that spawn. Most people don't do them. I do them personally because I think because I come here usually late. But you can see here that there's one boss here on this side. This is the frog bosses. There's this one around here, which is the patriarch boss, the big wyvern. It's very kind of difficult. You can solo it though, actually. And this little trio boss that you have here, and you have this little boss here that is the axe boss. You can get to all of them very easily, and some of them are actually soloable, but you can kill them with other people as well. If you are here beforehand, before XX10, you will be able to kill the wyvern and get the currency anyways, but yeah, that's what you should do. I will leave a description on the on this video on how the meta is done. I have a little guide on it on Heartstock, so I can just leave it there. But if you don't like this, and honestly, this is the best way of doing it anyways, is Warburst World. This honestly doesn't even compare to this method. It's way better in my opinion. Maybe it's slower, and definitely it's not a good thing if you don't like Warburst World, but it's incomparable in how good it is, because you not only can get all the armor, you can also get weapons and amulets by going to this little gamer here, the vendor, unified vendor system. This is available in every one of the Borderlands. You talk to them. As you can see, all of this invaders armor is stat selectable, the same as the Verdant Brink one. And you also have medium armor, light armor, and weapons as well. Look at that, all the weapons available for you as well. And you also have the rings, the amulet, and the accessories. Awesome. With this, honestly, you don't need more. It only asks you for badges of honor that you can just do by doing Warburst World randomly. You can also remember, if you're gonna try and gear up, you can also check your Wishes Vault to Warburst World. So while you're doing and collecting these little things, you can do some daily Wishes Vault or weekly even. What I would recommend for you to do this is to flip camps. What you can just do is just go to one of the camps, kill the little supervisor guy there, capture it by yourself. You'll start getting some participation, and each time you kill one of these camps, you'll get 10 minutes of participation, and you can just wait around to get your rewards, your badges of honor, and at the same time you can start doing your reward tracks, whichever you want. And I have a little video in the description as well for you to know which ones you should choose for better gold. But yeah, just do this over and over again, and you'll get a good amount of gold, and you'll get your gear in no time. Now, it's also important to say that you don't have to do the scams. You can also just play the game normally. You can just join a little tag around, go with them and kill enemies with them, and you'll be able to play. Of course, this will be a bit harder to do if you don't have the gear in the first place. But you can always just get honestly, the Berserker gear is pretty cheap, so you can just get a Berserker. Set very easily with a little bit of gold. Make a DPS build, and then start gearing up your next one with this method instead. As you can see here, yeah, there you go. Look at that. It's 30 silver each piece. Very easy, right? Oh, this is level 78. My bad. There we go. Level 30. No, wait, what did it do? Level 50. Level 80. There you go. 54 silver each one. So you can just do this, get a Berserker build, just go inside of here, kill some stuff, and then just blast. So yeah, that's the best way of doing it, in my opinion. And you should definitely do it this way, because all the other reasons, all the other ways are kind of boring, kind of not efficient, and they're just not worth it. Dungeons, karma vendors, all of these ones do have certain other types of armor, but they are locked behind a certain suffix, usually Berserker or some other one that you don't really need. But this way it's way better. Tell me if this video helped you. Remember to check my reward tracks video and how to do Verdant Brink in case you need it. And subscribe to the channel follow me on Twitch. See you guys around. Love you. Bye bye.